everyone. So today I would like to share with my interview experience in the Pure Software. So I give you some brief about the company. This is a very good company. Actually, I work right. So this is a mid-size of company, but yeah, but the all the process and HR, all the people, and I love this company, and they are also paying very good pay scale, right? If you join as a experience as a fresher, they not paying as a good amount, but if you have experience and good knowledge and skill, so they paying like good. And apart from that, there is some cons as well, just like that. If you don't have any like allocate any project or something, right? So they easily fire you, right? Like within a month they can fire you. So this is a bad thing for that company, but they give you the chance. But if you not allocated that like particular project, so they will like easily like fire you. And there is one more, uh, there is some like project is not good, so if you join that project, so you face like a lot of trouble. Apart from that, this company is very good, and this company has a very good project as well, right? So I learn a lot. This is my first company, so this company is always in my heart. And apart from that, the culture, all this thing is very good. And let's start the interview part. So just like that I showing in my screen, you can see uh, it will took. So I can share with you the like offer letter as well as email. So okay, so yeah, so this is offer letter, you can see, right? 15 June 2019. And yeah, this is higher for the trainee role, right? So you can see. And there is one more page. Okay, email I can also show you. Yeah, so you can see the email, right? puresoftware.com for training offer letter, right? Kindly join in 17 June 2019, right? Yeah, so let's start with interview part. Yeah, so this company very first round is was the aptitude round. uh Basically this is a very short round, and they ask hardly 10 question, right? 8 to 7 question is math question, and 3 question are one question is email writing, like for leave you can write a email, right? They can test like you have basic knowledge of English or aptitude or not, right? So after the clearing this round, they took for full stack role, right? So they ask JavaScript, MySQL, as well as one question for Angular, because for 2019 Angular framework is very popular. So I recruit for that role, right? So very first question they ask about this question, right? Spread operator and hello, right? So what they do actually, uh, what they create a space, right? Space he space l space o. So output was this, right? Let's check that in JavaScript compiler. You can see, right? They took a space if you put spread operator of string value, right? And second question ask, they ask uh, this three question, right? So what was they do for array empty array concat with, right, plus sign with this, right? So what they do, empty array is always converted into the string, right? So output was this string plus string, right, and equal to string. And for that it will apply here also string of 1 plus concat with string, right? So equal to in string 1, okay? And similar for that, it, it will convert into 1 a b c in string. Let's test. What is the issue? Okay, can show. Okay, okay, we getting some error. What was the error was? Okay, mm, right, string it will give, and for this one and one abc, right, that is out. And third question they ask about this, what was this for, this take a little bit concept of that. Let's say any value of this, right, def, right? So what what happened here, right? So diff plus operator, right, plus operator, what they do, they convert into the numerical value, right? So what was the numerical of value of this, right, plus this, right? So numerical value of plus def, right? So that is the none, not a number. Hmm. Not a number or string, and plus sign concrete, right? So final output would be, I think, a b c and a n, right? This, let's check. You can see, right, a b c and not a number, right? This is the output. Again, the fourth question they ask, expanding of a array and combining array. Give the example of that, right? So I give the simple example. You can see I can make a fruit, right? Apple and banana, right? And for combining of object, right? We can use this, right? You can run and test also. Spread operator. What we do? We spread both the value. Let's check in compiler. So what they do, they combine the output, right? So spread operator we use for combining the output, right? And let's check here, and expanding the output, right? Expanding, we take a name, right? Is name and is extra is city, right? Full combining output. So this is example of how we combining like uh expanding the output. Sorry, here is expanding, right? You can see expanded, right? The same operator we use combining and expanding, right? They ask give the example, right? So you can give like that. So yeah, so they ask about the const this and object two, right? What was the of like console of obj1 and obj2? Let's I give the answer also, right? 1 and 2. This is a simple question. Or right here, here is the explanation, right? Why the spread operator creates hello copy of the value, right? B dot a primitive copy by value, right? And B dot an object copy by the reference. So this example also part of the copy by value or copy by the reference also, right? So this is a good example, right? You can explain that, you can see here, right? uh, how copy value of the spread operator, right? Copy, and how b dot x, so b dot copy an object, right? So this is a copy of the reference. So yeah, so you can give that example like they ask, right? And if you want to use the deep copy, right, json dot parse stingify object one, right? S- and you can use, there is one more concept introduced, structural clone, right? So if you want, so I run that also. Let's check. Yeah, right. A value is for the object 1, value 1 and 20, right? Because b value copy the value of the object 1, right? Here b dot x, right? And for this a value is 5 and b values is 20, right? So this is a good example of like copy by value and copy by reference, right? S- so here you can see the concept. And yeah, so this question they ask like some functional kind of question, right? So they want to write a function, right? You can see the function and show the name, right? So basically they ask how you write the function. Uh, so if you not pass the argument, so it will throw the error, right? So let's write that function. Let's copy that part. So directly you can write throw new error, hmm, argument name required, right? Otherwise it will throw the error. Hmm. Console.log dot name, console would be c small, and apart from that, let's copy 2 times. Hmm, hmm. Let's check what was the issue. Throw thro new error, right? Something is issue. What was the issue is that otherwise you can make, Mm, let's make function check. Function check you can make, otherwise there is why it's showing the why it's showing the error. Let's check. Otherwise you can make a function, no problem. Let's check why it's throwing the error. Mm, it's required. Mm, okay. uh, if the directly not show right argument, so we can pass like that. If name is equal to undefined, this way we can also do throw new error. Argument is required, otherwise it will print the name. Let's check now. Okay, I think we write wrong show. You can say right, needed if you pass that argument, otherwise it will throw the error, right? So that's way you can check. There's one more concept you can check. You can make a function, right? Throw the error and then check. Both the way you can do. mm, let's go for the next question. So this is a concept based question, right? So here you can see the class person and the constructor name, right? So so I explain here, right? So the class person that indicate the class. Inside the class we make constructor name, right? This dot name, inside this refer to new instant being created, right? And a define the prototype if the function constructor, right? And the function console dot this name, this is depend on how f is called, right? So this is some concept based question they ask line by line. Can you explain this? Yeah. And you can see here what was that, const new person Mr. X created instance, right? And here what was that, constant copy the method, and here the call the copy of the method, right? So line by line, you can see here I explain, right? When you new function created inside the constructor, it will refer the newly object. So here I line by line I created, you can follow that, all the concept I can run, but I each line I explain you how it will call. so you get like more benefit of that, like line by line you know the code and how it will work, right? So if you read this line, right, you will understand. And if you have any doubt, right, please ask in the below comment, right, I explain you. And apart from that, please guys, like my like like please like and subscribe my channel so I get motivation from that, so make more interesting video like this, right? So you can read about that, I deeply like explain you. And they ask how the arrow function work, right? This is a normal class, this is a arrow function, right? And the seven question they ask, like convert this into the object. How you convert like object. Mm, this is very simple question, but I write that code. Let obj, let's copy in, let's run in compiler itself, right? Obj arr dot, I can make a reduce method, reduce, reduce take a compile and see current and index I currying, and that is will take arrow function acc of I equal to crr, otherwise written a mm, obj, if you pass, right, so it will convert it array into object, right? Okay, this is a simple question. Let's go for next question. Yeah, this is very good question, right? You need to descending order, right? First 80, 12, again 399, 400 and 4. So you need to, they give you the error, like array, sorry. And you need to convert, you need to write your function and like write your function and make them ascending order, right? So let write that function. This is very good question, right? They multiple interview they ask, right? Let's, this is array, right? So how we do, first of all we need to make a for loop. For, they give you one negative number and some positive number, right? And they want sorting. Let, so you can use sort, but they want traditional method, right? uh, y- there is short method you can directly use, but they want use loop because they test what was the your knowledge. Length I plus plus. So if you write like that, right, making a loop function, right, uh, so that will interview more, like more happy because you use lot of basic concept, right? So that they want. If you use like a predefined method, right, they not happy. -1. Okay, and let make a flag also. Flag that is false. I explain you. I write the code and after I explain you. And for shim, make this instead of I make j. hmm, I plus 1 j j. If arr of I greater than arr of j, we compare these two condition. Arr of cur current value greater than arr of j, then flag equal to true. If let's write also console dot log swiping arr. Shipping error. Shopping ARR, right? And if it was this equal to an okay, anything we can write console, right? Let's check with let make a temporary variable temp equal to ARR of I ARR of I, and after that make a temp temp, right? Else no smaller number ahead. Hmm? Let's so what we did, right? First of all, we checking negative number, right? And also array from array, right? We make a loop from that, right? So basically -1 in slice, right? Curring. So here and for the checking of another comparing, we two element we comparing, right? And after that we swipe the element, right? And here we check negative non-negative number, and here we check if it is not equal to -1, right? So we swipe the array, right? And if else, so no smaller element or hit. Let's check, right? So you can see -80 12 39940, right? So it will swipe, right? So if you like write this way, right? So interviewer more happy. Otherwise if you use sort method, right, to sort, so that will also like good way, but I'm not sure like he will have your, because you can see in that code, right? You can utilize lot of concept here, right? You can check negative non-negative number, right? And all the condition you can see, right? So you can write that way. Let's go for the next question. Yeah, so next question they ask HTML, right? So data structure kind of thing, right? Get difference between the B tag and strong tag. What was the difference between the B tag and strong tag, right? B means bold and strong, right? So here I make uh, the answer also, right? B tag and strong. Make text purely visual, right? Bold. So we can use the B tag, right? Indicate more strong emphasis, right? And if you use strong, right? Strong is, it will like no semantic meaning. But if you like if you make a disabled people, right? So if you use is strong, right? So it will give some meaning signals like urgency browser, so assist to take like screen reader, right? They read if you use. So that is the difference. So bold text font is bold by default, also bold, but added semantic weight, right? That will add a semantic weight. Both are same, but that will help you the disabled people, right? If you, and browser will understand that is urgency of the assist you take, right? And nine question they ask about the here the key component of the description list, DL, right? Description list, what was that? DT description term, what was DT description definition, right? Preceding DT list, right? So here I give you the example of the, right, DT, DT and DC, right? So what was that? DT HTML, right? DT hypertext marker language stand for marker language creating web page, right? Cascading style set how you use the web browser, right? So they ask definition actually, right? And let's go for 10th question. So they ask scenario based question also. If the if by club two more column, you mean display the description DL list in multiple columns side by side? Yes, right. So can you club multiple uh two more column into same, right? So yes, it is possible. So you can use this, yes, column count and column gap, this kind of thing, right? Here you can see I merge, I give the example also DL, right? Count to column gap is 40, right? Here, so this is a this is our DT, right? So here I merge, here is the CSS, right? So yeah, if you want to club merge multiple DTADL like that, right, it's not designed for that. Use a table instead of that, right? There is some restriction of that. Description will split into two column following top and bottom left, right, right? If you want to club merge multiple DT or DD cell side by side like table, right? So DL is not designed for that. You can use table instead of that, right? And Angular section they not ask more question, but they want some dependency injection. What was that example, right? They ask uh, a dependency dependency because at the time you fresher, right, you're not uh, aware of the framework, right? So I give you some, right, how you can install lodas or the things, right? Dependency, what difference between the like dependency and day dependency, right? So I give you the difference also, right? Dependency and day dependency. Example, you can use moment loaders like Angular core, Angular common data dependency for the prod build, right? Saved it. You can use like that environment. This kind of thing you can make. Why difference matter? For smaller production build, only dependency including the prod, right? Reducing the bundle size. For is for environment specific optimization, keep the development tool separate, ensuring. And what was the PWA? PWA, progressive web search, right? You can read. I can put that question, right? You can read. If I explaining you, this will take a time, right? I You can read because you can also read, right? Okay. Thank you, guys.